So, welcome to Robbie Search Limited system. We call it Robbie Post system. This is where we log in. Somebody will come and put the password, whatever they want, and you log in. Once you log into the system, we have various functionality. We have like money in. So money in, we have retail sales. Basically, in this part, what happens is that you can be able to make sales. There are various ways of making sales. So you can search for the item. Once you search for the item, it will tell you the selling price, buying price, and the quantity available based on whatever you want. Right here, you can put how many quantity you want to sell. You can be able to put here. You can put the discount if you want to give somebody discount. Here you can select: is it direct discount? Is it combined? Is it two steps? Here we call them message and order message. What message do you want it to come? What message do you need to come out in that receipt? If it's hotel, you can say I don't need salt, no soup. Those are some of the messages that somebody can get in the system. So, and for you to sell, you can just select whichever item that you have in the system and click here and click sell. That's how to sell in the system. Once you have sold, on the right side here, you can do an M-Pesa, so it is linked to M-Pesa real time. We have customer where you can be able to create and add customer detail. We have the point part of it where you can be able to give points, and also we have what is called list management in the system. On the room, you can be able to select food or any room that you are in. So if somebody was staying in a room and you want to invoice them in that room, you can select the room. We have mode of payment here. Somebody can pay through cash, M-Pesa, credit, or any other. Also, we have what is called point. Do you want somebody to redeem point? Yes or no. And as somebody pay, you can be able to select is paying through which way. We have linked it to the M-Pesa, so M-Pesa code will come there automatically. Down here, we have what is called coins. Now, coin management is where if somebody is giving you an offer 4999, mara nyingi we have one bob. This one bob is not being returned to you. So how can we ensure that you save this one bob? So you can say I want to save one bob here. System automatically will deduct the money and you can save it. So this means when I have now much money because I've been saving in this place, I can be sent an SMS. Hi James, can you come today and redeem your 20 bob as you buy something? So it's a selling technique that you can use. In the same system, we have also what is called an SMS. Do you want people to get SMS as you sell to them? Thank you message. For example, dear John, do you know today if you buy one, you will get two automatically. Then down here, you can even be able to put delivery detail in the system. Once you're done, you can decide to print or say don't print in the system. So let me just do one, click print in the system, and I'll be good to go. So I've sold that one. That is how to sell in the system. So when you come to wholesale, we have retail sale and we have wholesale. Now between the difference between the wholesale and retail is that wholesale will pick smaller prices and retail will pick maybe bigger prices. Especially if you buy many items, it will be sold to you at wholesale price. And we have what is called cashier sales. So this is basically a place where we'll be able to see how much we have sold in a day. Let me just make another sale here today. I just sell whatever item, but I say this item I've sold it through M-Pesa. So assume there's a code, transaction code. I'll be able to put the transaction code here automatically. Then I say I've paid it through M-Pesa. Then I say print or don't print any of them. When I come here to cashier sales, two things will happen. I'll be able to see how much was M-Pesa is 67, how much was cash is only 200. So it is easier to know how much is sold through M-Pesa, cash, credit, or any other. Then, if any case it was hotel, bar, and restaurant, then you can even merge a bill. So when you come to merge a bill, it will allow you to do the merging. If any case you don't want merge a bill, you can just go back to cashier sales where we were. Then you can also split the bill. You can do detailed report. This is how example of a detailed report will look like. For example, you tell you what you have sold, how many quantity, and how much it is. So you can sell as many items as possible. Let me just make another sale of any item. I'm at the next item here. So I assume I've sold this one. I can come here, say print. It will be able to print automatically if any case I had receipt, and it will look like this. This is just an example. And when I come to cashier sales, then I go to some to detail report. I come here, then click view. Then I'll be able to see who sold it and what time and how much. You can be able to rank them based on also how many quantity they did. But when you go back there again, we have a report like this where you can be able to say, can I see based on department, which group, and can I see the one which are cleared, the one which are not cleared. The same We have detail and we have summary. So summary is just the same way, but it will be giving us all these things. While summary will only be giving us amount at the end of the day. We have what is called table reports. Table report is when in case it is an hotel and somebody is selling through table one through table two, you can get a report saying this table was sold to how many times, how much did we make from this table. You can move them from table one to table two. My M-Pesa still, these are just sales that you have made through an M-Pesa and they come to the system real time. My pending order, you'll be able to see any order that you have made and it has already been collected or delivered. Close daily sales. What happened with our system? Ikifika jioni at the end of the day, you can come to close daily sales. It will tell you how much. First, you'll ask you, do you want to send SMS to the owner to tell him how much has been sold through an SMS? You can say yes. So system will tell you what was your opening balance, was there any debt collected, total sale today is 350. So how much is cash, M-Pesa, credit, and all of them. Once you're done, you can be able to put how much is banked or collected, kama kuna closing balance, the ID number, the password, then you click that. Once you do this, automatically system will be able to send an SMS to the owner telling him, dear John, total sale for today is 10,000, cash is 5k, and pass 3k, and this and this and this. Based on that, and you can also be able to print. That is now basically on cashier sales. When we come here on record delivery, basically this module has two types of delivery: parcel delivery and item delivery. Parcel delivery is only being used if any case you are in a business of delivering item from one place to the other. It will tell you when was it delivered, who delivered it, and whether it reached, and you can be able to track it using parcel delivery track number. Then also we have another delivery. This delivery is called item delivery. If you work with people like Jumia, for example, and you have delivered an item to Jumia, to Glovo, you use the item delivery automatically. So it will tell you whether it has been delivered, how much they have paid, how many were returned automatically in the system. We have what is called income. Basically, income module under money in will show you how many people owe you how much. It is used to just record all the credits that you have ever have. So it will tell you how much and who owes you what. In the same place, you can pay bills, you can see all the invoices, you can receive money, and you can do bulk payment. Sales order is basically the opposite of LPO. So people who have shown interest and they have done order, you can do them there. On the quotation, you can create quotation and you can convert them from quotation to invoices, and you can convert them to what people refer to direct sales. We have debtors, creditors. System can be able to show you that. We have advance payment. People who come and bring money, then at any other moment in future, they now tell you, can you deduct from whatever I had already paid you. Upload opening balances. In case you're using this system for the first time and you have what is called opening balances, they can be uploaded here, and you can also update balances in the system. We have what is called search for invoices to bulk payment. There are people who will always do many invoices, and once in a while they give you a big check, so you can receive that payment at once. You don't have to do them one by one. We have what is called search for age report. There are people who sometimes they owe you much money and you need to know. You can be able to say, I want to see aging report, but system will ask you, is it 30 days, 40 days, 50 days view? And you can download this report to make decision. And through that system make your work easier. We also have quotation just the same way I've said. We have what is called purchases. Now, purchases, we have two types of purchases. We have direct purchases and indirect purchases. Direct purchases is where somebody walk into your shop and tell you, hi, I'm selling maziwa at 50 bob, take them, then they give you receipt up on Apple. While indirect purchases, this is where when you want something, you send an LPO to your supplier. So you print internal document to request the management of what you want to buy, or we call them requisition notes. Once you are done and it is approved, then now you can print what is called, you can make what is called an LPO, local purchase order to supplier. So if supplier accept, then they deliver. Upon delivery, you print what is called good received note, GRN, and through that a supplier can be paid. In our system, you can do bulk payment to the supplier. In our system, you can do with VAT withholding tax automatically. During purchases, there are some of report you can get. You can get credit note report. You can get report like how many items that were purchased last month, this week. How much have I been purchasing this report every now and again? Then also you can be able to know how much do I owe, who, by which day am I supposed to do this, and also I can do bulk payment to these people automatically. Then if any case you're doing purchase with items which are serial based, things like phone that has a main number, things like machine that have specific unique number, then we can be able to record their serial number in the system automatically. The system also has what is, you can also print the LPO. You can print the LPO also in batches automatically. We have what is called budget management. This is where basically in the system you can create a budget. You can select what you want budget for. Maybe we want budget for what is called staff allowances, and this month we are targeting maybe 50,000 for 50,000 for example, and it's the month of April, and I put my budget there. So at the end of the day, system will tell me I've budgeted for 50,000, but what is the actual that I've used? Then it will tell me the balance. So it is to guide me that am I underutilizing the budget or overutilizing the budget. The same can be done for income as well as expenses. Income is how much do I want to make, expense how much do I want to use. So are we budgeting the right thing? Are we using what we budgeted for? This is a way of just ensuring there's a control, and also you can even upload your budget into the system real time. Other purchases again, there are many things that you can do. You can create a new company into the system. When we go to expenses, expenses is part of the system where we have two types of expenses. We have direct expenses and indirect expenses. Direct expenses where a finance person will say, I will want to go and buy sugarcane in the supermarket. So they go there, then they use the money, then they bring the receipt. Indirect is where an employee say, I will want maybe 20,000 and go to a given place to go and work. Maybe they are going to Mombasa to go and work. So they will go into the system, request the money. Once they request the money, system, somebody will approve. Once the money is approved, the finance person will be able to send them the money. Once they're done, they can be able to scan all the documents and upload them in the system here. Then we have what is called bill management. Bill management is any invoice which is not a stock, something like invoice for steamer, invoice for power, invoice for water, any invoice. So when somebody bring it, you record it, then you can be able to pay automatically the owner. Then we have what is called search for expenses. You can be able to see how much did we use this time round, what is it that is consuming bigger percentage of our expenses. Is it transport, is it fuel, is it maybe lunch or any other in the system. Also you can be able to run expenses from the time you started until today. We also have what is called defaulters, people who are supposed to pay and they have not been able to pay up to this moment. You can be able to get them there under expenses. So it is just important you come to post expenses. This is how we post the expense. You select which mode are you paying this person with. So I'm paying this person through M-Pesa. Then is there any invoice number? If there is, you can be able to put who approved this one. You can say maybe somebody called James approved this one automatically. Why were we proving this? What does James need? Maybe James need sugar, for example, or maybe need lunch. You'll be able to put this one. You can even select the person you are paying. If you have maybe James or whichever person in the system, you can be able to do it there. Then you click post this expense. Once we're done with this, then now come here and say look for lunch into the system, if lunch or meal. So this is how to post expense, meal expenses, give it a name called lunch. Then how much was it? Maybe it was 200 bob. Then just click here, post. If it was having VAT, you can say how many percent, 16%, 20%, you can be able to post. Upon completion, you just proceed and say, click here to complete. Once you click here to complete, you can even also print expenses sheet which somebody can be able to sign. So it is like a petty cash book automatically in the system. Then also when you come here, you can also go back to view what was there, and you can also attach the document that in regard to that expense, an evidence that you really bought sugar. So you need to attach receipt there, you can scan. And basically that's how to do expenses in the system. So if we go to the next part is goods and services. So basically here we have what is called category of goods. Now, based on whichever business you are in, assume today you are in a business called hotel. So we have various category of items. So I'll come to here, category of products. Then here, maybe I create a category called soup, for example, as a category. Then I can have a category maybe called snacks, for example. So snacks. as a category. So the advantage of doing a category is to know which type of soups do we have, how many types of snacks do we have, how many types of main meal do we have. It will really help you. Then that is the advantage of doing that. If it is a general company like maybe supermarket, we can say we have a category called electronics, a category called maybe drinks, a category called let me say fast moving item, whichever category. The advantage of this is that somebody can come and ask you, tell me how many types of drinks do you have. It is easier to tell them. We have Del Monte, we have XYZ. If it is maybe chemistry, which type of antibiotics do you have? System will be able to tell you automatically real time, as well as main category. You can be able to add them in the system. We have what is called counter or stock list. Basically, this module will help you sort few things. One, you can be able to create a new product using this item. So, for example, I'm selling something, so I can give it a name. Maybe it is called sample product one. So sample product one can be any item that you are selling. So you can ask yourself, is this item inventory based or it is a service? For example, if you're offering consultancy services, you'll select a service part of it or inventory. Then you'll be able to say the category. Does it belong to snacks? Yes. What is the supplier? You can be able to select. What's the buying price? Maybe I'm buying it at rent, Bob. Then here I'm selling it at maybe what is the percentage, what is the profit margin you want to make? Maybe 50% profit margin in the retail sale, but wholesale I want to make 30%. So it means I'm supposed to sell this money automatically, but you can change, put your own money. How many quantity available? Maybe 1,000. And if you want to sell it wholesale price, from how many quantity do you accept? So if you accept 50 or 10, you can say from 10, it will pay automatically the wholesale price. If you have so many branches, it can be dispatched to all those branches. There are some products that are only being sold in one branch or in one counter. The other level, you want system to remind you when it reaches how many items. Maybe when it reaches five, three. Anytime it reaches three, how many do you want to order? I'll want to order like 40 of them. Yes, what is the default? Is it in terms of packages, in terms of bill, in terms of pieces? So it is in terms of pieces. Is it vertible? Is it VAT inclusive, exclusive? Maybe it's vertible. Then which rack is it? Where are you storing it? If it is expiring, which date is the expiry date? If it is having assets account, income account, expense account, these are all the financial link to it automatically. Does it have an image so that somebody can even also see the image? Then you just click add the product. That's basically how we add a product in the system. So, so after that, you can be able to go to main store. In the main store is the same. We can also do the same thing. However, there are extra things that we can do here. We can dispatch an item from main store to counter or anywhere else. Maybe you have an HQ and you have several items, so you can put them on the main store, then later dispatch them to various places. Also, you can come here and change prices in the system. You can say, I'm going to sell this one at 160 bob, and you can change the price in one branch or in all the branch automatically in the system. From the same system also, you can do stock adjustment. Maybe here stock is saying that I have zero, but in the real sense I have six of them, so you can be able to put six and say the reason. But advantage with this system, you'll be able to record all this, and you must have a role to see. Then on the right side here, you can see the history of the stock. How many did I bring? How many did I sell? And what is remaining? I can generate barcode automatically. I can view serial number and I can record new serial number. I can also see the image of this item real time. On the main store also, we can do what is called stock value. I will want to see the stock value. How many items do I have at a go? So maybe this is the value of my stock today, the category, the quantity, the buying price. So as for now, the total buying price is this one. But if I sell, I expect to make this money. So far, if I to sell it also on the wholesale, I'll make this one. So what is my expected profit? My expected profit when I sell everything is this amount in terms of retail, and in terms of wholesale, this is the expected profit. So system even tells you what you expect to make if in any case you work extra hard and do what is right in the system. Then again on the main store, you can be able to do two things. You can upload stocks in bulk. We have an Excel sheet. You can do that one. You can be able to see all the orders. You can be able to add subcategory in the system. You can dispatch them. You can do asset, and you can do what is called stock taking in the system. Stock taking, you just come here and say start stock taking. So when you say start stock taking, it will record what you have as per now. Like now, these are the quantity. Like I have 85, 66, and this one. I can come and now say in the system it is 685, but in the real sense, it is I'm seeing 100 of them. The system will be able to tell me will tell me the variances. So these are the variances because I put that number. If I come here also, remember this is the quantity and this whatever I've put. So maybe here it is 997, but the real sense maybe I'm seeing 1000 as the number. So the variances here is positive. So we can either have positive or negative variances. And if this one is the same, I'll just put the same amount. If it's the same, so this one there's no variances. So system also will even tell you how much, and you can give a comment why there's variances in the system. Then there's something called stock sheet at the end of the day. So stock sheet, we refer to it as stock opening and closing stock. So when you click here, you can always every day open a stock. So I click here, open stock, then I say start opening of stock. It will tell me I've opened stock with 100 quantity, 1000, all this number. But at the end of the day, how many will I issue? Then it will give me the total. What is my closing stock? How much did I sell? What is the selling price? And this is basically how what I've made that day. So this is just a summary report of stock sheet. Most people will do this one manually, but our system you can be able to do them automatically, or you can be able to compare. You can also have you can download that report in Excel. You can be able to also view your stock, and you can also change them automatically in the system if you have the role. And finally, under Mainstone, something good that you do that you need to know is bulk pricing. You can upload bulk pricing. Maybe price has changed. You can do it in bulk automatically in the system based on the branch, based on items. So you can say, I want to change everything with a given percentage or a given amount. So maybe the price has increased and you can select which category you're increasing. This is basically when we have promos, when we have something happening, then you can be able to select. Maybe I want to do it 10%. 10%. So everything will be moved up with 10%. If it is amount, I can be able to say whichever amount and I say change price. System can change them in bulk automatically. When I come back here to issued store item, it will give me a list of those items that were issued and who issued them automatically. Then again, also we have low stock list items. It just indicates which items are running out in the system automatically, which item have expired, which item need to be reordered, both on the store and on the counter or at the shop level. We have what is called contacts. Under contacts, this is where you can create a new suppliers. You can create a new supplier, a new customer, a new employee, or even a reseller in the system. You can put all the date, the ID number, the PIN, and anything about this person and save it. This is the same place where you can also be able to see due birthdays, people whose birthday are due, so that when that day reaches, automatically somebody get an SMS alert to thank them and also to help them celebrate their day. You can download members here. You can do the renewal in the system. You can open shift and close shift in the system. You can bulk upload your members in the system. You can do all the journal entry here. But again, on the right side here, you can be able to do more things. You can open balances. You can do a follow-up of your customer. Whatever they do, you can be able to record them there real time. You can put them in a group. You can upload document regarding this person. For example, you want to upload their IDs. You want to upload what people refer to the agreements, the SLAs, and you can see any invoices. Then we have what is called an employee note. An employee note is one of the best feature that we have under this module here. An employee note is where when somebody is employed, we post what is called we post what is called agreement here. We post the specific targets here in the system. We can even also do good things like if there's a warning, we put it here. If there's a precision that this person has gotten, we put it here. The call task, we put it there. Responsibility, we put it there. Anything negative, anything positive. So it's like a briefcase. It's like you are filing part of the system. So if somebody come and ask, tell me how James has been in Robisearch Limited, then we open here. We say this and this a date, this and this date. James was able to get a precision of this one. James was awarded. James was expelled. James was won. James came made us lose this money. James helped us to achieve the following. So it's the best place for storing any employee detail in the system. So it's called contact under people management. Then we have what is called users. any system need roles. So this is the place where you can create employees who are supposed to only log into the system, give them their password, and you can be able to control many things here. So, for example, if you open here, once we have created you, we can take which role you need. Whatever we take here is what you can be able to see. So this is where we give you the roles. So we can take and we can untick whatever you don't want to see automatically. So once you're done, you have ticked anything that you need, then you come down here and you click update. When you update user, whatever you have done take place automatically. There are some customers who will only have two roles. There are some employees who will have so many roles. So this is where you change the role in the system automatically. And we have what is called category of people. This way you can create category called customers, general, supplier. We do category of people so that at the end of the day you can be able to have what is called a summary based on your customer. How many customers do I have in Nairobi? I create a category called Nairobi. In Mombasa, in Kisumu, how many people are buying point of sale? How many people are buying bulk SMS? How many customers do we have? So that when we have online customer, offline customer, we can be able to add them here. And one person can belong to more than one category. You can be an online customer who has POS. You can be an online client who has only property management system, and you can also have both. So when we send SMS to POS, you get them. If we send SMS to property, you get them. If we want to have a meeting with people in a given region, you are part of it there. That's how we do the grouping and any type of grouping required. So, and also you can be able to see group members. You can see whether somebody is active or inactive. The old group is where you are. The new group is the one you are currently. So if somebody leave that group and you're no longer our customer, then we deactivate you there so that we can only know how many active customers we have, and based on whatever we want. We have what is called call center. A call center in our system basically where we record people who have called us on daily basis. Maybe you've seen our advert online, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any other. So we add a new call. We ask ourselves, is it sales inquiry? Is it a complaint or any other? Where did you get us? The name of the person and anything about this person who made a call, so that we can be able to follow up. Then we have what is called digital visitor book. This is a place where we record visitors digitally, whether on event or on premise or at the gate. So we'll come and ask ourselves, is it an office visitor or an event visitor? If the office, what is the subject? Anataka nini? The visitor name, visitor number, the visitor email, the person in charge, who did he come to see, and how did he get to know about us, and any comment, was it served well, and all that. It's like you can be able to say, is it a new person or a person who's coming back next time. So you can also download this one in the system automatically. Then when we go to this place called project management system. Now project management system, this is a place where we create a new project. Maybe you have an upcoming building, so we give it a name, we give it a milestone, then we put what is called budget. How much are we supposed to use when going to do this project? Then we can do what is called project milestone. We can be able to ensure that at the end of the day, this is how much we are getting from this project, this is how much we are going to use, and what are the phases, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and did we overuse or did we underuse whichever money that was put there automatically. And also through the project we have what is called requisition. If the project was 10,000, then you budget an item, all the items worth 10,000, then people can request pole pole or in bits. Whatever you request can be approved, and once it's approved, it is delivered to you on the field automatically. Then we have loyalty points and loyalty cards. This is basically where you can be able to add point to the client. Is it that you're going to post coins or you're going to redeem? So if you have points, this is where we add them, and also you can redeem them in the same place. The points is very important such that it helps you retain a customer. If a customer knows that when I come to your supermarket I will get some point, then later I can be able to use them, then it's rather they come to your place than even going to anywhere near to where they say. So it's important that you utilize this module a lot, and it is an incentive module. On send SMS module, this is basically where you can be able to send SMS. You can be able to put the number of the client and you send them SMS. So this is why you put the number of the client, then you say whichever message that you want to tell them. Maybe thank you. For example, we can say thank you for visiting us or visiting us, something like that. Then you send SMS. Automatically, the person will get an SMS real time. But also, you can send a customer SMS where you just select the name and you put the message. We also have a group SMS where you can send SMS to selected groups. So you select which group, customers or general, or you can send SMS to anybody who has ever paid through an M-Pesa in your system real time. You can also send SMS through an Excel sheet where you have an Excel sheet with the phone numbers being put in the first column. Then you put the message here. Then you select same SMS to different people, or different SMS to different people, or same SMS to different people. This one called personalized. So it will come out like, Dear John, Dear Walter, thank you for choosing RobiSearch as your best software supplier. So that's how we do it. And also you can recharge SMS in the system. You can post reminders. So how to post reminder? We come here and say add general reminder. What is the title of the reminder? Maybe it is a meeting that we are going to do. So we can be able to say we are going to do a meeting, and the contact of the people, the date and the time, and the message you want these people to receive. So automatically, for example, dear John, we have a meeting the next 5 minutes. Do not miss. Carry your notebook. So you can put there after 20 days, 50 days, or 1 year. When that day reaches, somebody will get a reminder. Or if you have somebody who's supposed to pay you, you can use this module and remind them, John, do you know you're supposed to pay me today? Do not forget. This is the pay bill number. You can use this part. Then again here, you can be able to have what is called SMS template. SMS template is a module where you create the wording or the message you'll be sending every now and again. So you don't have to construct a message the time you want to do it. So you can have all the message for holidays, all the message for offers, all the message for reminders. So when the time reaches, you just come here and get that message and send it to your client real time. And finally, here we have what is called SMS recharging. How to recharge our SMS? You go to the pay bill number, you put the pay bill number that we shall give you and the account number. Then you put that code here, and you put the phone number you have used using 254, then you click recharge, automatically it will come. Down here we have the charges. We charge between 1 bob to 499. We charge 1 bob per SMS. Between 5,000 and above, or 5,000 to around 20,000, 0.8 per SMS. From 20,000 to that amount, this is whatever we are charging. Anytime you buy 100,000 and above, you get a 0.6, and we can always negotiate. And as well, remember, we can do many things here in the same way. So when I go back to where we are, that is basically under the projects and the SMS, we have what is called document management system. So how does document management system help us? This is where you look for a document, whichever document that you have in the system. Like for example, I can come here and get a document. So this document, I can be able to upload it in the system real time. Once I've upload it here, I give you document name. For example, this ID. It is ID number, the document number, so the exact number I put it there, the category, I can say it is office document. You can be able to give it a name, the name you are holding it, and any other comment. So you store all your document in one place. In future, you need them, you have one place. So you can put the minutes here, you can put agreement here, you can put templates here, you can put any other document that you need in future in one place, and you don't have to disturb yourself. So this module called task category. This way you can create a category task. For example, one of the tasks can be calling, maybe calls. Calls is one of the task category. Another category can be reporting. My reports. So basically, this part for task, this is a module that is used by any company to give reports on daily basis, and it's the place where we used to give tasks on daily basis. So somebody can come here and assign new tasks. They say, I want to create a new task. You select the category. Is it calls? Yes, or reports. You can say calls. Then whom are you sending it? You select, maybe I'm saying sending it to admin. What is the subject? Maybe the subject could be calling customers, for example. That is the subject. When do you want to start it, and when do you want to end it? Do you want the person to get SMS once you have sent them the task? Who is the supervisor, and what do you want them to do? For example, I will say call 100 customers today. So this is all what I'll do. So once I'm done, I just click post task. Automatically, this person will get an email and get an SMS telling him that I've been given him the task and the deadline automatically. So this is how it will look like. It will start counting the days automatically, and the color will be changing based on how many days he has taken to do the task. So once somebody is done and has posted the task, he will come here to post the report at the end of the day. So he will come and say, I've been able to do 100 calls as was mentioned here. So I can say I have done the 100 calls. Where possible, you can also upload any image. If in any case there was an evidence, also you can be able to upload the image. Then you just say post. So there be any challenges when you are doing it, you can also be able to say that automatically. So just want you can say I want post feedback and document or feedback only. So if there's a document, you can be able to scan an evidence of what you have done. If not, just say I want post only task, then going to be done. Then let me say an A here because maybe there was no challenges that was met when doing this. That's basically how to do task management in the system. Also, you can be able to see this. You can be able to see the core task. System has capability of showing you your performance through this automatically. For example, it will tell you how many tasks you have done out of the one you're supposed to do. Then at the end of the day, at the end of the month, it will tell you how you have performed 90%, 30%, 80% automatically based on what you have been doing every day. Then from here, we have what is called task dashboard. This is how it looks like. You will be able to see all the new tasks, the pending task, the one that has been done, completed one, and all the incoming tasks automatically through this system. So the task dashboard just tells you how many pending tasks do I have today, how many new tasks do I have, how many have I completed, how many are fully done and are successful. So it is required that maybe a company has should have this one to help them manage all the tasks. It is also helpful in reminding somebody what you have told them. There's a scenario where you told somebody to do something. After 1 month later is when you are remembering, oh wow, I told you about this. How far did it reach? Sometime nothing happened. But if you put them there, you also help that employee to do what they're supposed to do. For example, if you're given a task, you're supposed to put here. We have what is called deals. Deals basically is a module in the system where we record all the incoming customers. So when we have a new customer, we put the customer phone number, the business name, the title, which system does it need, how did we get this customer, what did the customer say, the start date. Next time, when are we supposed to call this customer again? Do you want the customer to get an SMS that thank you for being part of us? We have talked. Click this link to see much about our research. Do you have the email of the customer? Then you say it's closed. The system now will tell you how many customers are you supposed to call today, how many are due, how many data are you supposed to do today, how many people promise to give you money today. You can download them on daily basis, and you can also view your deals. You can also do quotation, and you can do a follow up automatically in the system. We have what is called complaints. This is where when people use our system by scanning QR code, the suggestion and recommendation come here real time. People, you can be able to see all the suggestions, complaint, and recommendation. It is linked with an SMS such that when somebody make a complaint, it goes to the person in charge. If it is emergency, it goes to the person in charge. If it is maybe a recommendation, then at the end of the day, you can be able to take message and you can reply whether it is done or not. So when posting this, it can be anonymous, or you can show the details of the person real time and whoever is doing it. You can also view the suggestion which were done. You can post new message and all that, and you can create your own category. Create your own category, like now we have a category called complaint, suggestion, innovation, recommendation, but you can also create another category like the one called call the nearest waiter. When somebody calls, if the nearest waiter will be called, they will get an SMS saying somebody's waiting for you in table 1, in table 2, in table 3 automatically to help you just get the best experience out of your customer. We have what is called events management. This basically is a place where you record upcoming event for easier follow-up and for easier management of anything. Whenever you have offers, any event, you store them in event management model. We also have banking. This is basically the accounting part of it. This is where we create charts of account. We put all the possible ways of getting money, all the possible way of using money. So we put all the possible banks, all the possible expenses under charts of account. All the current liabilities, fixed asset, we store them here for the purpose of doing what is called accounting and financial. So for example, expenses, we put all of them here. The income, we put all of them here. But you're allowed to change and add your own. Only that we have put what is called standard for many people to use. You can see charts of account there. You can see the payment method. Like these are the possible payment method, and you can link them to the bank automatically. You can say this cash go to which account, petty cash account. If it is M-Pesa, which bank is it supposed to go to? So it will be real time if you want it. You don't have to dispatch it at the end of the day. Then we have what's called assets here. So this way you can be able to add asset. What is the name of the asset? The status, is it new? Is it old? Who's the supplier of the asset? Is it depreciating or appreciating on yearly basis? Is it terms of percentage and all this detail? You can even be able to upload all the assets real time in the system. Under banking, still we have bank deposits. Now in bank deposits, this basically whenever you do bank transfer, system will record them there. How much did I give? So whenever you do transfers or bank deposits, you're supposed to record them in the system. You can also record what is called check. Check management is basically where you are saying, I have a check. Is it an incoming check or outgoing check? I can be able to add it there. If it is incoming check, from which bank, which is the business name, what is the check number, what is the value of the check, when is it supposed to mature, and I save. This one will prevent you giving two people the same check, or you be given a check and you forget to maybe deposit it on the bank automatically. We also have what is called charts of account, journal entries. Journal entries basically where you can be able to pass a journal in terms of accounting. System allows you to pass journal entry automatically in the system. And again, in the system also, we have what people refer to accounting reports. Accounting report that we have in the system. For example, we have what is called trial balances. You'll be able to get balance sheet. You can be able to get profit and loss report, cash flow management. How is the money coming in? How is the money going out? Bank reconciliation system is telling me that I have 10,000, but the bank they're telling me I have 9,000. So where's this 1,000 coming from? What is the problem? Then general ledger, you can be able to also get them there in the system. We have also damage items. This is where you can be able to add damage item. What was the name? Who damaged it? What was the reason? So that you can be able to take track of everything going on. Also, asset, we have talked about asset management for just managing your asset, getting to know the value of your business as of today, where they are, the location, and asset tagging. We have what is called HR management or HR module. This is where you can be able to create a new department, a business department, IT department. Then after creating department, you can select an HOD. So through that, when somebody apply for leave, they only select the HOD, and the HOD will get an SMS saying, "Hi Robert, do you know that I'm requesting for leave 2 days to come?" Then the HOD, based on the reasons, somebody can be able to approve or reject. On the payroll part of it, this is where we do payroll setup. You can put all the possible allowances and all the possible deduction in the system. Why are you supposed to be paid? Maybe because of leave, you're supposed to be paid because of overtime. So we put them there automatically. Then we have what is called history, almost salary history. You'll be able to see how much were you paid, how much is NSSF and NHIF, and you can print what is called payslip. You can process in bulk, you can do bulk payroll processes, you can sync labor, you can search for payroll, you can print them so that you can be able to file them with KRA in the correct template. You can print P9 report, you can view categories, you can do pay calculator. So system will tell you how much you're supposed to earn and what is how much is pay, how much is reserve, and all that automatically in the system under HR. Under HR, we have also what is called labor record. This is a place where we record people who do piecework, people who are being paid per day based on the quantity, based on what they have done. You can put them there, and you can also pay them in the system. You can also sync with biometric attendance real time. So people who maybe use our biometric system, we can be able to upload the attendance here, and they can be paid based on the overtime and based on the how many hours they have worked on daily basis. On leave management, we can be able to request for leave. You can apply for leave. You can see any pending leave. You can see your leave balances. You can see the notices that company. This is like a notice board for the company. You can post comment. You can create a post. A post like HOD is a post. Supervisor is a post. Department leave group. There are people whose leaves are only 21 days. There are people whose leave are 10 days. So you can put somebody in a group so that you can be able to see them. Also, you can be able to see current supervisors and all supervisors. So when you click apply leave, it will ask you, is it maternity leave or whichever leave, when do you want to go, when do you want to start, from the start date to the end date. Then you just say apply for leave real time. On the payroll side, we have said you can be able to print the payslip real time. Then under human resource, this is whatever we refer to impress request. Somebody can process salary here, you can locate money here, you can apply for loan as an employee, or you can apply for a refund. For example, when I say add request, it will ask you that do you want advance or do you want a refund or just general expenses. So you can be able to do it here in the system real time as you do them. Then we have various report in the system. System has several reports. For example, you can see view sales report. Basically, what was sold today. It will tell you the buying, the item you have, the code, the item you have sold, whether it is a wholesale or retail sale, buying price, selling price, quantity, discount, the profit you have made for that day. You can be able to see this, and you can be able to print here the same. You can be able to also sales per product. What is the fast moving good, the slow moving good in the item, so that you can be able to make a decision. You can be able to see salesperson who is selling much in your business, who is giving you more business, how many were returned today, how many sales were suspended, and why are they suspending them. We have report like fast moving good, slow moving good. What are the dead stock? It's not good to store things which are not selling. It's better you buy things which are fast moving and reduce the price and make your money. Then serial numbers, those items that have main numbers, you can search for them there. Download detailed report. You can even download them and download them in an Excel automatically. System will allow you to do that. You can upload sales. You can do it. You can view VAT sales in the system. Also, we have receipt sales. Receipt sales is where you can be able to see so many things, but now grouped based on the receipts that you have. From here also, you can be able to have what is called Z report. You can group them based on cleared, not cleared. You can see the one which were cash, not the one which are on credit only. You can be able to see based on category Z report if you want them, and you can also see them on daily basis or monthly basis or weekly basis automatically in the system. So some of the reports that we have, we can see total sales, how much we have sold today. System will be able to record them and tell you so far this is the total sale for today, real time without anything. So it just record them per day also in terms of total. Then you can be able to see daily collection. What is our daily collection today, last week, and any other. You can see receipts per category. Which category gave me more money? For example, a category called snacks, maybe it was selling very well. Sales per agent or per customer. If any case you have agents, you want to see how much they have made in the system, you can do them there. Money received through M-Pesa. Our system has capability of showing you all the people who paid through M-Pesa and the M-Pesa code and the amount and the time real time. So somebody cannot fake M-Pesa through this place. You can download the contact there. You can be able to also upload them there. Daily collection report is there. User logs. Who was able to log into the system? What time did you log in? What time did you leave? And where did you log in from? So it can also be used as time attendance for people who are not able to maybe buy biometric activity logs in the system. Who logged into the system? Who changed what? Who deleted what? At what time? And who did it and why? So this one just basically to help you know who are doing wrong things or good things in the system. All the customer balances, who have balances, it will be able to show you these are the people who have balances, how much, and how much they're supposed to be able to pay you real time. We also have VAT report, the one that system will just tell you how much you're supposed to pay, input VAT and output VAT automatically. Supplier statement. If you need a statement of about customer, you'll be able to run it here. Whether money in, money out, you'll be able to show you days money in, money out. You can be able to do that. We also have what is called supplier as well as customer statements. So maybe you have a customer, if any case there was any sale you have done to any of them, we will be able to get that sale from whichever day to whichever day. You can be able to run them here real time in the system. If you come down here, we have what is called expenses report, all the possible expenses, all the possible invoices, all the purchases, you will be able to get them in the system. And as we conclude here, system has what is called change password, where you can be able to change the old password and put new password in the system. You can also be able to update your profile. This way you can be able to put the company logo, just upload the logo, system will be able to change it. And on the configuration, which is very, very important for the system, you can be able to do backup automatically in the system. You can see all the possible tables, you can see the chest message, all the possible chest message like I don't need salt, no water, take away, all the possible messages physical here, you can be able to put them here. GL opening balances, customer opening balances, you can be able to see them. You can reset product from here. You can have multi-currency in the system. You can be able to do bulk income account, a bulk expense account automatically. So as you set up, you can be able to say the system should have left menu only, right menu only, or both of them. You can put the company details here. This way you're able to put the details of the company, the PIN, the phone number, everything about the company. VAT, is it 16%? Is it allowed and all that? The format of LPO, a description, automatic feedback. When somebody pays through M-Pesa, what's the thank you message you want them to get? Thank you for shopping with us. Come again. Do you know next week we tutakuwa na offer? SMS authorizer, barcode. You want the system to generate barcode on the receipt. Return policy. If somebody buys something, what do you want them to see? And here is also where you put any other upcoming offers. Invoice, you can put the pay bill number. You can be able to also upload company logo in the system and much more in the system. We have SMS authentication. If you say yes, anytime you log into the system, you have to put your SMS OTP for system to accept and for you to log in, and you can be able to sign various bank account in the system. So basically, that is what the RobiPOS point of sale system look like, and you can be able to change various designs. So thank you so much for listening to us today.